Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I had a couple of requests to color out of one of the Querkles coloring books. So I decided to get out the Querkles cats. I also had a request to do a flip through of this book. It's kind of hard to do a flip through. I mean, I'm going to show it. There's a flap here and also in the back. It is a huge book, like all of the Querkles books. This is by Thomas Pavitte. There are 20 pictures in here. Talks about all the different ways you can go about coloring in here. Basically, you're going to pick 5 colors of different shades. So number 1 is going to be your darkest. Number 2 is going to be a little bit lighter than that. 3 is going to be your mid-tone. 4, a little bit lighter. 5 is going to be your lightest color. So you're going to pick 5 colors of your own. This is not color by number per se. You're picking out your own colors. You just want to pick 5 different shades. Or it talks about you can stipple, you can do cross-hatching, you can, whichever way you want to do it. Just to make sure you have your darkest to your lightest colors. This is one that I had done. I thought it turned out really pretty. There are many circles that don't have any number in, so then you just leave them white. But Querkles is called Querkles because they're all circles. You color in all the circles and it makes a picture. So it is really difficult to do a flip through of this because you really can't see the images. I'm going to zoom in. Now it looks very daunting, looks extremely detailed, and these do take a while to do, I'm not going to lie. But you'll see there are a number of number 1s in through here. So all you have to do is outline the number 1s and then color it in. It's not like you're coloring each and every little circle. They're grouped together in many instances. So again, this number 1 is going to be your darkest color. Then you'll see your number 2. That's going to be a little bit lighter than your 1. 3, a little bit lighter, and so on and so forth till you get to number 5, which is going to be your lightest color. Quit turning on me. I want to zoom back out. Thank you very much. So again, quite difficult to do a flip through of this book because, yeah, you can't really see. I mean, you kind of can. You can see the eyes in here. But basically, this is what it entails. Some of them are landscape. Some of them are portrait. So I thought, seeing as how I had a request for a flip through of this book and also a few requests to color from a Querkles, I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah, you can kind of make out the eyes. Now, this would take, let me zoom all the way out. This would take forever to do, but I bet it'd be really cute when it's done. Like I said, this is a huge book to begin with. And then you get some of these double page spreads. I don't know if that's the only one in this book. But yeah, this is how the entire book is. So some of them are, very, very teeny, very detailed. But again, a lot of the circles that are right next to each other are the same color. So it's not quite as difficult as what it first appears, and you just take a section at a time. This is one type of coloring book. I do not go through and do all the number 1s and then all the number 2s. I kind of do a section. Here in the back, if you don't want to see the answers, don't look, are pictures of all of them in here in case, the individual that wanted to flip through is more interested in this. Oh, isn't that one cute? So I'm not going to say anything for those of you who are looking away because you don't want to see the answers. All right, I've turned it. You guys can look back now. And then again, flap on the back. I will leave a link down below in the description to this book if you want to go check it out. Now, because alcohol ink can spread over lines, we all know that, I typically color with my water-based markers in here. So today I decided to color with my Tombow markers because I like coloring with brush markers in this book, in these books, I should say. So I'm just going to go on to the next one. These are perforated, so if you do want to take them out to color them, or after you're done with it, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm not sure what colors I want to go with. Let's get out the markers. I can link these down below in the description too, in case you're interested in checking out the Tombow markers. They are awesome. They are actually watercolor markers, and that's why they're pricier. But they are very, very nice markers. If you're not familiar with them, they do have a very nice brush tip because they are dual-ended. They do have a fine tip also, and this tip can come in handy also if you're used to a fine tip versus a brush tip, I should say. But yeah, they are true watercolor markers rather than just water-based. And again, that is hence the higher price tag on them. So I'll just put that right out there. I was almost thinking of maybe doing a monochromatic picture. So maybe we'll go with a bunch of blues. Let's pick out a dark blue. How about a jet blue? 569. Okay, that'll be our dark color. So that'll be number 1. How about deep blue? 565. Then 555 ultramarine. Let's see. I think that's quite a bit lighter, isn't it? Yeah, let's go with 476 cyan. Is that you? No. Let me see. 493. Get back in there, please. Thank you. I know I should have had these pulled already. Well, where the heck are you? 476. Well, my goodness. Oh, I can't get them back in the holes. Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. I knew I'd get it one way or another. And then let's go for our light color. Should we go real light or a shade lighter? Let's go real light for the highlight color. 452 process blue. 451. Let's be this one. Nope, it isn't. Oh my goodness. I'm having a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a typo on here. I got 451. I must have a typo on here. Interesting, because 401, yep, I do. Oh, shame on me. Let me quick mark that on here so I don't get screwed up again. 451. Sorry, my head's in the way. I'm going to have to redo my color chart. I don't like having to write on my color charts. All right. So let's put the rest of these to the side, and I will put the lid on just in case. We don't want them falling all over. Okay. Those are our 5 colors. Let's start with number 1, which is our darkest color. Now that we've finally got everything figured out. That's your hardest part, is figuring out your 5 colors and then finding them. Yeah. All right, so let's find some number 1s. With this line down here, it's a tree with my Christmas, or not my Christmas, my winter fingernails. I keep thinking there's something on my nail. All right, let's start. And of course, we're not going to get real far on this today. I will be having to finish this off camera, and heaven only knows. I don't even know if I'll have this done by the end of the month. Well, come on. And you'll see some of the, let me zoom in. Then you won't see my head. You'll see some of the circles interconnect with other circles. So then you only color that part of the circle. So it is, you know, and because there are such fine lines, it's almost impossible to stay within the lines. I definitely didn't on this first picture, but it still turns out fine. I start out real good, and then I start getting in a hurry, and yeah, you know how that goes. So here is a circle, number 1, but yet this is all 1 also. So this will all be the dark blue. So go up like that. So if you're not familiar with these books, and then the number 1 continues over here. And yeah, these brush tips, I was going to color with my Pitt pens, Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And I grabbed these. So one nice thing about doing the dark color first is the dark color, of course, is the pickiest. Oh, this is a 1. Because if you have a lighter color coming in next, it doesn't matter so much if you go over the top, because you won't see it, right? So, yeah, I always try to be the most careful with my darkest colors. But again, it's pretty impossible to stay completely within the lines. Now look at all these circles here. They're all number 1s. So basically you just kind of outline, and then you just end up filling them in. And then we get down to the number 2 down there. So they do take a little bit of patience, which I typically have none of. That's why it takes me forever and a day to finish one of these, not only because they're huge, they are detailed. And so I can only work on this page for so long, and then I have to put it to the side and color something else, and then I'll come back to it and put it to the side. So that's why I said it's the middle of the month. I don't know if I'll have this done by the end of February. So how is everybody doing? I hope well. Everything's pretty good around here. Knock on wood. Don't want to challenge Murphy's Law. As soon as you say that, you know what's going to happen. Don't need anything bad happening. Everybody's had enough of that, right? How is the weather by you guys? I think we are finally getting out of the deep freeze. But I know many parts of the country still is, poor Texas. I don't know what it's like by you guys. If you're in the South, what is it like by you? I know it's not just Texas that has been suffering, but oh God, those pictures that I see on TV about icicles hanging down off of people's ceiling fans, and oh my heavens. It's like, oh, and then they weren't equipped to, the power companies supposedly weren't equipped to handle all of it, and it's why all the power outages. And when it's so blasted cold, what are people supposed to do for themselves, but their families, their kids, their pets, their everything? And then no water on top of it. Everybody's pipes are froze. I mean, we here up here, we're used to that cold weather and then some. We finally are getting above zero. Yay! We were below zero. We never got above zero as a high for, gosh, how many days in a row? It was a good week and a half, if not more. It was, it's awful. Awful, awful, awful. I know some people said they'd rather have the cold over snow. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that one. There's pluses and minuses to both sides. I mean, yeah, when it's cold, you don't have to worry about driving in the snow. But that drastic of cold can wreak havoc also. So, I don't know. Not to mention the heating bills. Gosh, my furnace has been running constantly. I do not want to see my next month's utility bill. Ugh. My utility bill is quite a bit higher here than in my other house in the first place, which is bizarre because it's quite a bit smaller. So that I'm not happy about. We're going to have it, I don't know what you call it, but you guys, it's called a weatherization check. And they put this blower thing on one of your exterior doors. They measure the pressure or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but it'll determine how weatherproofed your house is based on this pressure, and then they can go and look and see if your furnace needs updating, or check your windows out, insulation. I think a lot of our problems is because this is an older house. I think a lot of it is due to insulation problems. I think it drastically needs more insulation. Trying to be so careful here. As you can tell, doesn't always work. And again, because these lines are so darn fine, I wish they were just a little thicker, but then, you know, by the time you get done with the picture, you don't see the lines much, so it does look more like a, you know, not like a color by number picture. So I know many people like the fine lines because of that, but because I sometimes shake and have a problem with real fine lines, yeah. So yeah, let me know what it's like by you guys weather-wise. I think everybody's been in the deep freeze. You know, we had that polar vortex that went all the way down to the south, which very rarely happens. I mean, I know we broke records up here as far as cold when we had them, you know, close to 50 below wind chills. I think we hit 48 below that one night. That's damn cold. Oh, there's no two ways about it. That is damn cold. Oh my gosh. But you know, once you hit 30 below, yeah, what's another few degrees? It doesn't matter. You're still going to freeze to death out there very fast. Oh, it's terrible. So my thoughts and prayers are with you guys in the South, particularly Texas. Like I said, that's the main one we've been hearing about up here is the state of Texas, but it may be more than just Texas. I don't know. This is not a good book to do a color and chat in. It takes a lot of concentration. Plus, I'm not doing a very good job. Ew. Like I said, I don't have the steadiest of hands. But yet, like I said, you can't be too much of a perfectionist in this kind of book. It's almost impossible. And they still come out looking nice. What is everybody else up to? Are you coloring? Diamond painting? Other crafting? I've had some people tell me that they turn my videos on and they do some cleaning or laundry. Or are you cleaning? Reading? Although that would be kind of hard to do. Read and have a video on at the same time. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I can multitask, but that would take, you know, I can't spit, yeah. Can't spit my brain out. Can't split my brain that much and concentrate on two things at the same time. Now this is all one. So we can just color. Nope, that was a 1 also. We can just color this all in. Let's see, and that's 1 all the way around. And down here. Oh gosh, and this is all 1s too. So yeah, we can go quite a ways with this dark blue then. Just outline it. This is all 1s. Yeah, I'm concentrating. Let's go back and fill this in now. So yeah, water-based, or watercolor in this case. Markers work really nice in here. Yes, you do get some streaking. So if that bothers you, I guess that wouldn't be the case. But like I said, with these fine lines, I can't see using an alcohol marker in these books. Pencil would work awesome. Hey, you know, gel pen would even work in here because you only need 5 colors. Never thought of that. I'm going to have to try that. Here we have these big circles. So we have a whole bunch of ones down here. So these are a very different type of coloring book, but they're a lot of fun. It's been a while since a new Querkles book came out, isn't it? I know they came out with the new Spiroglyphics, and there's another one going to be coming out shortly. Can't wait. I will be showing that on my channel. I've been busy working on my great big diamond painting, that 5-panel one that I showed unboxed on my channel. But I've been coloring so much, I really haven't been diamond painting as much as I had been. But I do have, if you didn't see my unboxing, there's 5 panels. The two outside panels are 40 by 60s. The 2 next size panels are 40 by 80s. And the largest, the middle one, is a 40 by 100. So yeah, they are quite big. And I have one of the end ones, the 40 by 60, done. And I'm working on a 40 by 80 currently. And I just have a few more drills to put down, and I'll be about half done with that. Decided I'm going to put it on the side for a while, and I am going to get out some of those pretty 30 by 30 special drill mandalas that I got, because I want to get working on some of them and get them in my scrapbook. Start getting some more in there. I think I'm going to start the next scrapbook though, because I have so many mandalas to do. I am going to dedicate a separate scrapbook to it. Just like I am going to dedicate one to just holiday pictures. I only have one spare scrapbook, so I will have to get another one. I don't plan on working on holiday pictures though right now, so I got time. I have a ton of holiday ones to do, but plenty of others to do too. So yeah, I'll be excited to get that big one half done. Put that aside for a while, and then yeah, work on some smaller ones so I feel more accomplished. You know, that's the thing with working on big ones. It's neat when you get each little square, you know, that you're diamond painting done at a time. You do feel accomplished about that. But it takes so long to get the entire picture done, right? So I thought, yeah, let's do some smaller ones. And I have so many of them to do. So Levi and I ironed a bunch last week. Okay, I did while he played on the floor in the kitchen. Oh, speaking of Levi, That kid took such a tumble last week. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. I didn't even see exactly what he did. So I still am not sure. Not sure what he hit, but yeah, he was crying, and I walked around with him and cuddled, and, it didn't take him too long to simmer down at all. And then I seen the knot on his head. Oh my gosh. It was just purple, and it's healing now because that was last Wednesday. So by yesterday, it was already turning pretty colors. I thought, oh my gosh, Heather's going to kill me. Aren't you watching my kid? But like Bob said, yeah, there's going to be more to him. I go, yes, very true. And Heather wasn't upset. She knows. Actually, I thought Adam was going to be more upset than her fiance. Levi's daddy. But, no. I mean, yeah, of course, he wondered what happened, but boys will be boys. Kids will be kids. But I still felt so bad. After I seen his head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised you simmered down as fast as you did. Oh my gosh, this is all one? Oh. Imagine that. Guess I didn't have to be so careful around here then. Okie dokie then. But yeah, poor little kid. After that, though, like I said, it never seemed to bother him a bit. So thank heavens for that. I can't even see what I'm doing. Jeez. The kid is just so darn funny. What he don't learn. You know what he did? He always sees me put my phone, I have a wireless charger, this, little disc, sitting on my end table by me. And he'll see me put my phone on there periodically throughout the day. And he's got this little toy flip phone. It used to be a good phone, but it was an old track phone of mine that I don't use anymore. So it is now the kids. And he likes to play with it, and he'll put it up by his ear. I'll say, talk to Mama, and he'll put it up by his ear. And, that bugger did the other day. He takes his flip phone, and he sets it on my charging disc. He was charging his phone, too. That got pretty streaky, didn't it? Oh, well. But yeah, he wanted to charge his phone. He sees Grandma do it. Oh gosh, that was so hilarious. He is funny. Maddie, one thing I think she taught him. Sorry for shifting the book around. I'm trying to stay on screen, but yet look for the number 1. So I'm pushing the book around. Maddie, for some reason, was it a couple weeks ago, will sit there and she'll go, Grandma, look. And then she'll squint her eyes shut at me and blink like real fast. And it's just the goofiest thing. And for some reason, now, whenever you say the words, hey, Levi, he'll turn around at you and he'll squinch his eyes shut as if he's eating something really sour. Kind of the same look on his face as when he eats a pickle. But all you have to do is say, hey, Levi. And he turns around and scrunches his eyes up. It is hilarious. When I showed Heather that the first night, she just about died laughing. So then she had to show Adam that, and he's like, now why would he be doing that? I think your daughter taught him that. Because we certainly didn't. So that's the only thing I can think of, is that he got it from her. And we got such a rise out of Maddie when she first started doing it that, yeah, I think he got it from that. Silly boy. Hard to believe. He is going to be 2 in July, end of July already. Maddie is going to be 5 in June, the beginning of June. Oh my gosh. That just seems unbelievable. It's like, where does the time go? Goes fast, that's for sure. You know, they always say, too, that the time goes by faster the older you get. If that ain't the truth. Does anybody else find that? Oh, my gosh. Like this past year, I don't know where this past year went. And now we're already halfway through February. Wasn't it just Christmas? You know, and we were so happy to see 2020 come and go. Yeah, so far 2021 is not any better. With everything that has happened so far this year, if anything, it's gotten a little worse. Can only go up from here, right? My gosh, it better. Because if it doesn't, we're in trouble. Is that all the ones? Really? Well, I'm sure I missed some in there somewhere. But we are going to go on to number 2. All right, so this is our next color. So, number 2. We'll start over here. Matter of fact, I think what I want to do, put some number 2s down, and then I'm going to go to 3, and so on and so forth. And I want to see how all 5 of these colors look together. And see if we did a good job of picking out colors. Of course, when I picked out the colors for that previous one, I'm like, this will never go together. But kind of like when you color a mandala, it's like you can't really go wrong. It'll still look good. Sometimes I lose track of where I'm at. It's like, okay, where do I color? Because these all interconnect sometimes. Okay. Number 2, number 2, number 2. We'll do a few more number 2s, and then we'll go on to number 3, and we'll see what the 3 looks like. You'll also notice, again, if you're not familiar with these books, each number on here gets lighter and lighter, so your number 1s are the darkest print. Number 2 is a little bit lighter, 3 gets lighter, 4 is light, and then 5 is real faint. So that, again, kind of tells you what's your darkest color, and Just kind of helps you a little. Let's see, this is all 2. That's 2. That's 2. And that's 2. We'll color this in and then we'll see what the 3s look like around this. Okay, let's see what number 3 looks like. Hopefully, there's going to be enough contrast in all of these colors. Oh, yeah. I think so. That last one really had a purplish tinge to it, but I think it should still work. Yeah, I think that'll work. You never know when you first pick out your colors. Wonder what our kitty's going to look like all blue. Who all has colored out of these kind of books? The Querkles. Which books do you have? I know color by number is not everybody's thing, so. And this is, you know, a little more advanced color by number than the simpler ones, but it's probably why I don't color out of them a lot. I should color out of them more, but they do take a while to do. You know, it's not something you're going to sit down in one sitting and get the picture done. And like I said, I'm an impatient person. So we'll do a few of these 3s, and then we'll see what 4 is going to be like. It's a pretty blue, isn't it? It's a nice royal blue. Let's see, what time is it? Wow. I don't know where today went. Oh my gosh. My weekends go so fast. And then tonight, all night, I'll be working on editing all the videos I record today. I got some flip-throughs done, but I still have more. I have a number of swatching videos that have been piling up here. I've had a lot of stuff piling up. But that is good. I always have content for my channel, which I am so happy about. I never have a problem thinking of, oh my gosh, what can I put on my channel this week? I pretty much always have at least one video for you guys every day, which, oh, that's all 3, which I hope is okay. I've gotten responses back that, yep, that's fine, so I guess if you don't want to see that many videos from me, then don't, don't watch them all. You will not offend me. And that's 3. We'll do a little bit more of the 3 through here. And we'll go on to number 4. You know, now I'm going to want to try one jumping. Now that I thought of that. It's like, hey, I have a lot more control of my gel pens than I do markers or, well, pencil I'm sure you'd have the most control over. But, well, I guess not necessarily for me. Some of these areas get pretty teeny. And I think that's, let's see, this is all 3. I think that's why some of the books, like Kirby's books, you know, books like that, they overwhelm me because I look at the picture as a whole. And I really, you know, a person really shouldn't do that. You got to look at just a section at a time, right? I have such a hard time doing that. Okay, let me take a sip here. Okay, let's move on to number 2. And let's see how light this is going to be. Okay, it's more on the aqua side, but that's okay. So I hope that was enough of a flip through for the subscriber who was really interested in this book. And by doing a color and chat out of it, I hope that gives you more an idea of what this book is like. Because of all the detail in these books, they look awesome when they're done. At least I think they do. It's amazing the kind of pictures you can make with just circles. Oh, she's gotten quiet again. Let's see, where's some more number 2s? Here's one. Oh my gosh, my stomach's gurgling. Would you believe? I can't. My neighbor across the street still has not only his Christmas lights up, because, you know, we here in the deep freeze, you know, you don't take your lights down until spring when it starts getting nice out again. He has, or I should say they, it's a husband and wife. They have their Christmas lights on yet. On. And I used to think, well, maybe they just don't know they're on because, you know, they probably have them on a timer, you know. Never even thought about the fact that, oh my gosh, my Christmas lights are still on that timer and they're still turning on at night. But no, he has to know that they're on because I've taken Bella out in the morning to go potty when it's still dark out. And he's out there starting up, you know, warming up the truck. So he is out there when those lights are on. So he has to know they're still on. I don't know. And they're very obviously Christmas lights. Multicolored Christmas lights. I thought, geez, you could just switch them out for some pink and red ones and put them up for Valentine's Day. Now you could get ready for St. Patrick's Day. Put some green and maybe yellow ones in there. Okay, one moment. Okay, I am back. Let us see. We were on 2s, right? No, we weren't on 2s. We were on 5, 4. Yeah, we were. So we only have 1s left to... No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gosh. See, I always think it should be the opposite. I would think 1 should be the lightest and 5 the darkest, but they do it the opposite way of what I think. So we went through 4 colors. So yeah, this is number 5 then. I'm doing it wrong then. Told you it's screwing me up. Darn it. Aw, crud bud. Yeah, because number 2 should have been the second darkest. Oh, I am so mad. How am I going to salvage this? Because number 4 should be this color. Darn, 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 darn. Oh, shoot. What am I going to do? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the 5 is like. I'm going to have to think about this. If this is going to be a DNF. Because normally I would say, well, maybe I'll just continue from here on out with the right colors. But the highlights and everything will be in the wrong spot. See, that screws me up every time. I don't know why I have it in my head that number 1 is the lightest. It's not supposed to be the lightest. And yet I keep thinking it is. Oh, shoot. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh, I'm mad at myself now. Well, we'll continue on for the rest of this color in chat. And then I'm going to have to decide off camera if I am just going to try and salvage this or just, yeah. Darn. I'll maybe see, with continuing on, if it's really going to look bad with me flubbing that up. And if it does, yeah, then we'll just... We're going to X out the page. I do like these colors together, though. When I was thinking about this color in chat and, deciding, okay, we'll color out of the Querkles, it's like, what colors do I want to go with? I really didn't know. Till I sat down here. I was thinking maybe monochromatic, but I had no idea what colors. I was going to go purple, of course, but I was waiting for everybody to groan. Of course she'd pick purple. Does anybody else have their Christmas decorations up yet? I know I watched Donna's latest color in chat, and she said she still had hers up. And like, no, mine's been down a long time ago because of the little ones. Levi does not like to leave Christmas trees alone. or the Christmas balls anyhow. You know, from now on doing one of these, I'm going to have to put a little note up here. 1 darkest, 2 second, 3, 5 lightest. And then do a little swatch of the color next to it. Think that would help? Probably not, because I probably wouldn't look at it. Just like you ever make a shopping list. Well, for those of us who don't do it on the phone, you know, you actually write one out longhand, and then you forget the shopping list. It doesn't do you a lot of good at home on your kitchen counter. Ooh, this is all 5. Lot of 5. Which is nice, because it's the lightest color. So like I said, if you go over the line and stuff with a 5, it's not that, well, it is a big deal, but not quite as much as, say, a number 1 or 2. It is when you're going around circles that don't have numbers in, though. Because, of course, those you don't color in at all. So here are our highlights. So that's why it says I think that's going to really look dumb up there where I screwed up. So I don't know if it'll be salvageable. See, that's a blank one. Wow, this is all 5. Holy cow. So that's why I said some of this, you know, it looks so daunting, but so much of it can interconnect. Just like a lot of the color by numbers, you know, it can look very complicated, but when a lot of the numbers are the same and it just interconnects, you just kind of outline them and color it all in. So that's all 4. So we have a lot of 4 down here too. Which, of course, is our next lightest color. And I'm just going to finish this up. And then I want to talk to you guys about something. Well, before I do that, I do want to talk to you guys about something else. I have gotten a number of comments and emails and whatnot about the ads, the number of ads and content of the ads on my channel. And unfortunately, I don't have control over that. When I upload my videos, the option where I can indicate before the video, after the video, during the video, you know, where I want my ads, that's all grayed out on me. Because as I'm uploading it, I'm continuing on, you know, with my description and links and whatnot, and I'm going through all the different screens, and then I upload it, keep it private, and I'll publish it when I want, or I'll schedule it. And so when I'm doing all that at once, yeah, my options to customize the ads is grayed out. And so I can't adjust them. Now, I think once it's uploaded, I could, I don't know, maybe go back in and switch everything. But because of the amount of videos that I record every weekend, it would take me a month of Sundays to go into each and every video and see if I can, and change that. So I hope the videos don't contain too many. Shoot, that's right. Boy, I am just really, I'm thinking too much. I hope the ads aren't too annoying for you where they're just really getting to you. And of course, the content of the ads, I have absolutely no control over at all. That is pretty much taken from cookies. It's your own personal information that gets saved and stuff, and that's the type of ads it'll show you. Sometimes they make absolutely no sense, but it's like, why would you show me that ad? But for instance, those of us who diamond paint, I get quite a few ads about diamond painting, whereas, somebody that doesn't diamond paint and hasn't clicked on anything like that, you wouldn't get things about diamond painting. So I did want to mention that. The next thing I want to talk about, however, that is really streaky. Oh, well. Let's go back to 4, which is my second darkest. I want to talk about the fact, I am so sorry, the last 2 weeks I meant to do this, and I didn't. I want to hold my giveaway. I said as of January 1st already was my 2-year anniversary. I cannot believe it's been 2 years. Now it's over 2 years. And I had hit 8,000 subscribers. So I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I know I have quite a few new subscribers, so thank you so much for joining the channel, and I hope you are enjoying it. And I also want to say thank you so much to those of you who have joined along the way and those who have been with me from the start. I love reading all of your comments, and I know not everybody likes to comment, and that's fine. I totally understand. There are times, I typically like to comment on a video, but there are just times, when I'm more in a hurry, I'm trying to get through some, because boy, I am still way behind on watching videos of other color tubers. Each time I think I'm getting caught up by a day or two, then I get thrown off and I don't watch them. And yeah, I'm still about probably 5-6 days behind. Anyhow, so yes, as a thank you to everybody and celebrating my 2-year anniversary, I do want to hold a giveaway. And because so many times I cannot include my international people, and I feel so bad about that. Twos, Lisa, twos. Oh. I definitely want to include my international people also. So, I am going to, I'm concentrating so hard as I'm talking here. I am going to have 2 winners because I want to make sure that an international person wins something. And I didn't because this is a special occasion giveaway, right? I'm kind of celebrating two things at the same time. I didn't want to make it just an international giveaway either. So I am going to have two winners. One will be from the United States and one will be an international person. How does that sound? The winner from the USA will get a $25 gift certificate from Amazon. The international winner will, depending on the country you're from, if you really prefer an Amazon gift card and you're from a country where I can get that for you, we can arrange that. However, it may just be easier for you to go on Book Depository and pick out, a few things or a thing that would come roughly to $25. And then let me know that and give me your mailing address and I will order them for you and get them sent out to you. So either way, you can pick out, something coloring related that you would like. So I am going to draw the winners of this giveaway similar to how I used to do it. I started getting away from it, but I think for me it's just easier to do it the way I used to, and that is through the use of a key word. Because then when I draw a winner, it will only take the comments with that keyword in it. So what I'm going to do in this situation, I'm going to have two keywords. I'm going to have one for the United States and I'm going to have one for international. Now, what keywords? I think for United States, we'll have the word thank for thank you. How's that sound? So if you want to enter the giveaway, in your comment, somewhere within the comment, include the word thank. Okay, simple enough. And for international, let's just use the word color. How's that sound? So for international, somewhere in your comment, include the word color. Doesn't matter if it's capped, if it's lowercase, because the software that I use when I draw the winner does not recognize capital or lowercase, unlike a password, right? So yeah, again, if you want to enter the giveaway, United States will be a $25 gift certificate to Amazon. International will be dependent on what you want and where you're from. I don't believe I can get a gift card, an e-gift card to everybody. Again, depending on where you're from. So we may just go the route of letting me know what you want from Book Depository. That equals about $25. And again, if you want to enter from the United States, use the keyword of thank. If you are entering from another country, use the keyword of color. Now, the rules are you must be a subscriber, first of all. You must be 18 years or older. You must like this video. So give it a thumbs up. And I am going to hold the giveaway. I usually hold them for like, oh, this is all twos. Wow. I usually hold it open for a week. So what we're going to do, I will give you guys all week to enter. And then next Saturday, when I do my next color and chat, we will draw the winners. So, isn't that exciting? Yeah, it's about time. Gosh, I can't believe I kept forgetting that. I forgot the first week, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I forgot last week again. I'm like, Lisa, they're going to think you forgot all about them. This is all twos except for around here. So, yeah. Haven't had a giveaway on this channel for a while. So I wanted to give just a little bit back to you guys for all your kind comments. I love reading your comments. Sometimes I am not always too speedy at getting back to you if you do have a question for me, and I apologize for that. Same with emails. Sometimes it takes me a while to get through the emails, the ones that need, like, if you're requesting a color chart or something along those lines, to get back to you and get that sent to you. So I apologize for that too, but it is what it is. So I do eventually get through my comments. I do eventually get through my emails. Now this is all twos, but I'm not going to color it all in right now. We'll just go, let's see, this is a 3. That's a 3. That's a 3, 2. Sometimes it's hard to follow. That's a 3. That's a 3. Let's go around all these 3s. Oh, this is a 2 also. Wow. There. So, yeah. Good luck to everybody. Like I said, I will draw the 2 winners then next Saturday. And then hopefully the 2 winners get back to me right away. I typically give everybody a week to get back to me, but hopefully the winners won't take that long. I know sometimes it takes people a while to watch, the color and chats. I know sometimes, like I said, I'm behind too. Or they don't watch it all the way through and don't realize that the winners have been announced. And if that's the case, gotta watch my color and chats all the way through. Yes, yes, yes. Gosh, I hope my head ain't in the way. Kind of was. I'm leaning over to see these little numbers. Don't know how long I've been going. Quite a while, I think. So, I got one question for you guys, though. I am looking at, I want to hear your opinions. This is my second darkest, right? So, 2. Oh, I told you I lose track. Bob does not care for the microwave that I bought for us when we moved, because there was no microwave here. And then we moved into my daughter's for a little bit, and she took her microwave. So I bought us a new one. And yeah, the touchpad is very sensitive. I mean, you have to hit it in just the right place in order for it to recognize it. I don't understand why. And there's no handle on it like we were used to with our other one, which is nice. And I know in looking now that most of them only have the push button to open it, unless you're getting an over the range version. Those all have handles on. Well, I am looking for one with a handle on. I did find, now I have all LG appliances, and this is not an LG, it's a Toshiba. But it has a handle on, and it is a combination microwave and convection oven. And I thought, now wouldn't that be handy? You know, I have a convection oven and air fryer in my big stove, my big oven. And I love the convection part in there. You know, it cooks faster. The fan is blowing all the time. So I always use the convection part of my oven. The question is, does anybody else have a combo microwave convection oven? And if so, what do you think about them? Do they work like they're supposed to? And what kind do you have? Are you happy with it? Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know if this Toshiba is a good brand. The reviews that I've read so far on it, it gets rated really high. So I want to do some more price comparisons, and I want to look at some more reviews and whatnot. But yeah, if anybody has the combo microwave convection oven, let me know in the comments below, or shoot me an email and let me know what you think about them. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. Oh my gosh, was my head in the way? I'm so sorry. Like I said, I was I was looking up clothes. All right, that's how far we got. Well, you can see where the mouth is and the eyes. So, yeah, maybe I'll go ahead, continue on with this. I have some other pictures ahead of this one, so it is going to get put on the side for a while. But I guess I am going to work on it a little bit more and just see if flubbing that up is really going to make the picture look dumb. As you can see, there's a bunch of circles up here that have no numbers in. So, you know, you don't even have to color this up here. These big ones up here, all of these, there's no numbers in them. So, you know, none of this is colored in. So again, sometimes it looks like there's a lot more to it than what there is. It's still, like I said, I mean, we've been chatting here for quite a while, and that's what I got done. But, you know, it's a work in progress. All right. So, don't forget to enter the giveaway down below and hit that like button so that you can be entered. Let me know, should I have you enter USA or international just so I know for sure you entered the keyword? No, I'm not going to have you guys do that. You are big people. I was going to say big girls, but might be guys in here too. So, and I'll just have to assume you know that United States, the keyword is thank. International, the keyword is color. And we will be drawing those two winners next week. So good luck, everybody. Again, enter down below if you want to. If you want to leave me a comment, but you don't want to enter, just make sure that your comment does not contain, you know, those two words. So Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this color and chat and seeing this kitty come to life. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to enter the giveaway, you must hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.